What's good, man? Y'all already know what it is, and I'm back with another reaction video. And this time I'm reacting to a Akademiks portion of his live stream where Wack 100 calls in and continues his smear campaign against Nipsey Hussle's legacy. That's actually the title of this video. Now, just a week ago, Wack 100 was talking about Laura London and how her and Nipsey partook in some of the activities that Sean Diddy Combs is actually being accused of right now in federal court. Today, though, I think Wack 100 has stooped even lower in his attempt to assassinate the character of Nipsey Hussle. Let's get into it, but let's get into this real quick, man, so y'all can hear exactly what's going on. I'm going to try to find the exact spot where Akademiks begins to talk to Wack 100. Give me 1 second. And I want to say it's about right here.
Because he's not a New York lawyer. This is so I wasn't one where the towers get demolished. There's one in 1993 though. There was a bombing. Why Wack call back? He said water. I'm gonna drink water. Yo. What up?
It's a lot I don't be wanting to say, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of niggas be out here capping, right?
Yeah.
About this and about that because they don't know shit until the motherfucker then died and they learning what they learning.
Yeah.
But I don't give people certain things. I don't want niggas to think I'm a hater, right?
Yeah.
I don't give niggas certain things because that's like a nigga that was born and raised in Jersey, and then it's a nigga that moved from Detroit to Jersey when he was 15. I'm not gonna give him what I'm gonna get a nigga born and raised in Jersey about Jersey.
Yeah.
Right? You check your text message. See, this is why I don't give niggas all that shit, because I know the shit I know. But now that another nigga then spoke on it, there it go, right? See, for me to give a nigga that, then I got to take that from a lot of other niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, let me see this.
Yeah, see, this is shit I've been knowing, but I don't say nothing. But somebody else didn't say something. So now I'm going to bring it to your attention. See, I'm not giving a nigga that. You see what I'm saying?
Wack is definitely playing his hand right now, overextending his hand, but he's definitely playing his hand, acting like he isn't doing what he's doing or hasn't been behind the scenes putting this whole play together. But let's keep going, because I mean, it's ironic this comes out after, and then they ain't even said what it's about yet. And I'm sorry I paused it, but I had to say this. This comes out after he says the things that he said about Lauren London, Diddy, and Nipsey. But let's go.
Yeah.
I'm not giving a nigga that. You follow me? See the difference between you and him? Can't nobody pull that up on you, right? Can't nobody pull that up on you. Nigga made an accusation, boom, it got handled. Grand jury struck down, boom. But I can't give niggas that when I know what I know. You
okay,
all
right, Wack, is this, so I'll explain. And by the way, Wack sent me a link to a, this is a blog on Instagram. I'll pull it up. Wack, have you verified this?
I ain't got to verify what I already knew.
No way. Wait.
It's another one in the. It's another one in the.
This is not fake work, is it?
Hey, yo, Wack, listen. I don't give people certain shit because I know the shit that I know, homie.
Okay, so chat, just you know what Wack just sent me. They said breaking news: some past charges related to Rollin 60's own Nipsey Hussle have surfaced. One of the charges included him playing on the field where the grass is barely even growing.
Meaning Nipsey was dealing with some female or whatnot who wasn't of age.
Now, when you look at it a little bit closer, I don't know if you guys can see, it says unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor. Now, Wack, I got to be very careful here. This is very treacherous waters. I'm gonna have to do.
No, that's public record.
Is this public record? And you're sure that somebody else could pull it up? Because I
all right, let me pause it right here. Because I just want to go, because y'all can't really see what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead over to Instagram ourselves and look at the page that posted this. I think I follow them, by the way. But let's just go to this page real quick. I mean, this is like wow. And the fact that Wack 100 like is the loudest voice on the opposite side of Nipsey should say it. You know what I mean? It says a lot. It speaks volumes. But let's go down, scroll down. Where is it at? Am I on the right page? It was posted. Did they take it down? I'm looking at it on my phone. Where is it at on here? Did I pass it? They got mad because I said free EBK J-Bo. I just don't like seeing young dudes in jail. Where is the Nipsey one at, though? Did they take it down? They might have took it down, bruh. Damn, they took it down that quick. Ah, nah. Let me look at my... Because this was posted today. So let me see where this is at. Yeah, that's April 21st. They might have took it down, y'all. Nipsey's people probably got it took down. So see how fast that action was? But I'm gonna let Akademiks keep playing it. I'm gonna let him keep playing and falling into wax traps and shit like that. But that just goes to show you. I came on. Oh, here it go. Damn. I guess they didn't take it down. All right, here we go. I'm gonna make it bigger. This is what Ak is reading right here. This is what's considered the paperwork. He already read the one. I'm not gonna read that one again, just for monetization purposes. Note, this is from 2011. 2008. February 11, 2008. It says his name. It also says another count, second count was lewd act on dependent or an adult by caretaker with force. It also says possession of a strap. He got caught with a strap too. Now all of this stuff was dismissed. Motion to dismiss submitted to time of sentence. I think there was a plea entered though for the strap though, but everything else was dismissed. All right, so this is what they talking about. Let's get back to the content though.
I seen that shit many moons ago, my brother. It's a whole lot niggas know, bro, that niggas just don't say. Bro, that shit right there from like 15 years ago. So that's like 08.
What was the plea on it? Because I'm looking for the plea. I see he had a firearm.
It says on there.
It said nolo contendere. And by the way, so the charge underneath was lewd act on dependent on a adult by caretaker with force. Wack. This is serious allegations.
Listen what I'm telling you. All these people in your chat, that shit 17 years ago, right? They probably couldn't even read or write. This is why when they say dumb shit, you tell people, Wack is Reggie Wright. We've been around, homie, and we still here. See, it's a lot of niggas that was around, but they wasn't in the mix. You understand what I'm telling you? They wasn't in the mix.
Wait. So, did people on the West Coast know this? Like, it seemed like this was a secret.
Hey, bro, listen what I'm trying to tell you. The same way the East Coast get down is the same way the West Coast get down in the South and Midwest. Niggas are sweet.
All right, so I'm not going to, try to justify any actions at this point in time. We don't know. We can't verify if this is like real documentation or not. We will have to go and seek that. Anybody in the comments, if you can go look this up, hit me up on my Instagram page. It's the same thing, ruler_report. With any links to this information right here, let me know. I got the links and stuff. I got access to federal documents, but sometimes the state documents can be a little harder to find. But with that being said, in 2008, Nipsey Hussle was 23 years old. Now, according to this documentation, he was allegedly dealing with somebody who was, according to what we're reading, regardless if it's fake or not, they're trying to say when he was 23 years old, he was messing with somebody underage. At the end of the day, Wack is playing a dangerous game. This West Coast Gang Wars 3 is playing a dangerous game, as well as Akademiks is somewhat putting himself in a little bit of a situation because we know that Black Sam is one of those type of people who would take legal action against anybody reporting on this or anybody actually posting this or not. You know, it is what it is. Wack, he actually operates within that blurred line of possible discrimination or possible defamation against people with some of the content that he puts out, especially when he never provides solid documentation. Let's keep going though.
Keep shit under the rug and keep it hush hush. But it's always a reason when I say I don't stand with that. Yeah, they can say what they want to say. Because when shit ever hit the fan, they ain't gonna catch me over there.
Let me ask you a question. So if this was kind of known, why the hell Kendrick ain't mentioned Nip and he go mention Drake? Drake ain't got none of this. If this is true.
Hey, listen to me, bro. Hey, that's a topic for discussion.
So you're telling me that one of the
West Coast... No. Look, listen. Once again, Wack didn't break the story, but once I seen it broke, there it go. See.
So you've heard about this before, or is this news? Like, I've never seen this before.
I've been knowing this shit. I can show you on my phone how I've been knowing this shit.
So you think that Nip is a certified?
No, I'm telling you what those charges been.
Okay. Well, we got to figure out what happened with the charges. It could be some false charges.
I mean, like I said, this could be true. It may not be true, right? But on the outside looking in, and when I said outside looking in, outside of Wack's peanut ass head, it seems as if though Wack has some type of hatred, disdain, or even ill intent whenever he's mentioning Nipsey Hussle. I've never heard Wack say anything good about anything that Nipsey done. He's always tried to downplay any type of accomplishments or anything he did. He actually debated everyone who've always given Nipsey Hussle their accolades of how they perceive Nipsey Hussle's impact to be on hip hop or music, especially when it comes to the West Coast. Like, he's been the loudest voice against Nipsey Hussle since the day that the man passed away.
Yeah, he never had to register. No, we gotta be fair because sometimes niggas might get hit with some shit, whatever.
He's the only one in the crew with the charges.
What?
You heard what I said. See, this is why they should just leave me the fuck alone, bro. They leave me. Look, bro, I don't fear none of you niggas. I ain't scared to die. I got a little bag. My politics is right. Leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Damn.
Stop fucking with me. Leave me alone, bro. Because I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Hold on one.
What the hell is going on? Chat, this one respectfully, I'm going to let West Coast handle West Coast business. I want no parts.
Nephew.
It's too late. You didn't already put yourself in the middle of this, which they shouldn't hold Akademiks accountable because Wack 100 called him. He's talking about it. It is on the blog already. Wack brought it to his attention. But if I'm Ak, I'm going to go ahead and do the content on it anyway. You feel what I'm saying? It's too late. You've already interjected yourself into creating the narrative that's going to be put out there. One or two things. Either people is going to believe this or people are going to believe that Wack 100 is being malicious with this, has some malicious intent with this. A lot of people is going to say that Wack 100 is probably behind this actually even going on this blog site, West Coast Game Wars 3. With especially with him saying that he's been knew about this. You feel what I'm saying? So let's keep going.
What's up, man?
Now listen to me. We ain't saying no names. Now I speak when people ask me about the Nipsey shit. I say very minimum. Do I not?
Yeah, facts.
It's a whole lot of other footage I can speak on and text messages I can speak on, but I never do. Do I have you heard me tell a lie about anything, the minimum I speak on?
No.
I'm telling Akademiks, you know why this man know Akademiks?
How?
Because he's the man in the video. So when you ready to come out here and you got your bag up, I call nephew, he'll pull up. He ain't no gang member, he ain't none of that. I'm going to protect him with my life.
Is he an escort? Because that would be some Diddy shit.
No, he ain't none of that, nigga. He just a nigga that got his swag up. He ain't none of that shit.
That part.
He ain't none of that. He legal. He get legal money. He got 2-3 businesses. And nephew got his swag up. He been around us forever.
Facts. Never been a hater.
You know who used to be kind of like similar to him?
Who?
How we would. You remember the homie that got killed with Chris Brown? Out there in Miami, he got shot in the club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Okay, these two niggas was sort of the same. Only he tried to fit in a little too much with the street. Nephew just who the fuck he is, bro. He's just a cool nigga. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. So, and then Wack set this up too. I'm pretty sure Wack 100 either was behind it, because we can't see Wack right now. We only see Akademiks. Either he was behind the scenes texting this individual who allegedly was in this video with Nipsey Hussle and his baby mama, or he had already called him like, hey, I'm going to call in the Akademiks. I got this on Nipsey. Soon as West Coast Gang Wars drop it, I'm going to call in the Akademiks. Be by your phone because I'm going to call you. Now, at the end of the day, I don't disagree or have any like issue with Nipsey Hussle being in this video crashing out his baby mama. Like, that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. If that's what he wanted to do, that's what he wanted to do. This right here is something totally different. So I don't think the two has anything to do. Like, his baby mama wasn't underage. If he wanted to, crash her out with another dude and whatever Wack is saying they did in the video, it is what it is. And then at the end of the day, what was the purpose of even ever bringing light to that there's a video of Nipsey Hussle and another dude like running through his baby mom? Like, I just don't get like what that didn't hold nothing. Nobody looked at Nipsey no different after you put that out there. So since that didn't work, now he's continued on this whole campaign of everything. Lord London, Diddy, Nipsey wasn't a legend, blah blah blah, whatever. Now we get to, okay, now we got some paperwork that allegedly came out where the charges was dismissed. So apparently there wasn't even enough evidence to actually even convict him or take him to trial for said allegations, even if what we're reading or seeing on the screen is even true.
Said he does his thing. That's it. He ain't looking for no handouts. He ain't looking for no pats on the back. He a cool nigga.
Oh, damn.
Now, whenever you ready to put the bag up, nephew pull right up, press play. But he telling you, it's a whole lot I can say that I don't say, bro.
What?
I've seen it with my own eyes.
So here's the thing. I'm wondering if this is one of those situations I should just stay out of West Coast niggas' business. Because
I would agree to stay out of it, but at the end of the day, I mean, you covering it. You a blogger. I mean, just do your thing. Just don't take a side. Run with what's true and what's false. You feel what I'm saying? If it's true, it's true. It is what it is. But make sure your words that you speak are your words and not the words of Wack 100s. Speak your mind on this, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. West Coast bloggers cover East Coast stuff. East Coast bloggers cover. I mean, you cover what you want to cover, bro. It's the internet. And it is already out on the internet, regardless if Wack put it out there or who put it out there.
I know niggas got
What
down
I'm
like this.
saying is this, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't believe dude was ashamed of his life. He wasn't.
Nah, he definitely wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't. So it's all these other people that want to act like he was. Dude wasn't ashamed of his activities, bro. That was what that was when it came to that. Man. Y'all making it like he gotta be. Nephew right here. He ain't ashamed.
Nah, for sure. I get bitches. I don't fuck with no niggas, man. Bitches is cool.
I mean, listen, I guess if we ever do an interview, we'll get to the real conversation, but why do you think he picked you?
What happened?
Why do you think Nip picked you to, like, fuck his baby moms?
Man, because I had motion. I had money. I was doing my shit. You know what I'm saying?
He thought, I'm going to say it may sound crazy. He thought nephew was a fly ass nigga on top of his game. That's what he thought. And shit. Because nephew got to a point to where he like, hey, bro, nigga, I'm not just finna keep moving around here. You got to take care of me.
Nah, for sure. I knew a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, and then he passed away, and that shit just was shocked. That shit blew up. Like, I ain't know. I had forgot all about it, and I was like, oh, shit.
Hey. So did any of this happen while he was famous, or, like, he wasn't famous then? Like, he was just...
Yeah, he was famous.
Yeah, nigga, we talking about the real nigga.
Famous already, you know what I'm saying? You popping. You know what I'm saying? I was with Big Baby at one of the times, you know what I'm saying? Big Baby, that was my boy.
Yeah, that's the homie.
For the Clippers.
Free Big Baby.
Big Baby in jail right now, you know what I'm saying? Free Big Baby, so... That kind of
this ain't no motherfucking 2010 shit. This is right.
Hey,
this is 2018, 2019.
And really the last thing, and I'm actually really whacking you, because even like Wack had me pull up this blog that kind of alleges certain shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think
he don't know nothing. He don't know nothing about that.
No. I know, but even the stuff he does know about, y'all don't fear for y'all life. Like, you know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, some of this stuff.
What everybody know.
Nah, man.
I walk around this motherfucker LA, man. Don't nobody touch me, man.
Yeah,
man,
I'm from the streets,
shit, man. I will blow one of these
running around this motherfucking in Lambos and all kind of shit. Fear for what? But bro, that's his preference, bro. He called on nephew.
Yeah, if I'm in the hood and I'm in they shit, you know what I'm saying? Of course, this shit is different. But I be in Beverly Hills, I be in Hollywood.
Wait, y'all be getting no threats over this shit?
Act. How you gonna get mad at a nigga that got called on?
Wack,
bro.
Oh shit, my phone, my dad. Oh no. Oh my god. Fuck. Damn, my phone, my dad.
Man, this boy Wack, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I would have thought by now, though, and I'm not. And this ain't. I don't know. It is what it is. And I'm not a perpetuator of anything negative. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just call it how I see it. You would have thought by now, though, besides that garage incident, that somebody would have gotten that whack over some of the things that has been said about Nipsey. I mean, because all of the outpouring, support that Nipsey allegedly had in his hood, man. Like, where does the Rollin 60s doing? Like, y'all letting Wack. I hate to say it like that, but listen, y'all letting Wack say and do whatever. Like, so it's either Wack is telling it. Like, all right, so let's just be all the way real. It's either Wack is telling the truth about Nipsey Hussle, or the Rollin 60s, his homies. I ain't gonna even say the whole 60s because we're just gonna talk about the people who really actually dealt with Nip. Because y'all gotta remember he was actually knocked down by another 60. So it's either what Wack is saying is true, or the Rollin 60s don't give a, you know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about like what Wack is out here saying about Nipsey Hussle. Because, I mean, he been saying it loud, and it's not like Wack 100 is just anywhere. I mean, it's crash house in every neighborhood, so I don't want to hear about, don't nobody want to do nothing because he the police or all the crashing out that go on in the 60s. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody crashed out and went and did whatever. Like, come on, man. Maybe it's true. Maybe Wack is a hater. Maybe Wack does want to smut Nipsey Hussle's name. But what if he's doing it with the truth?
Oh, chat. I don't. Do you think Wack just cooked this? Not like cook it up like it's fake, because you know if it's fake, it would damage Wack's reputation. But do you think that? I don't know. Like, that's why I'm like sitting here. I'm like, is Wack using me? Like, I don't.
Wack been using you. Loose Cannon used you. Brick Baby used you. Like anytime you're on the phone with these West Coast niggas, they using you. You just ain't seeing it. Everybody else is seeing it. You ain't seeing it. But I do believe that Wack cooked this up. It's no coincidence that this drops on a Monday though. At the let's say that on a Monday because Wack knows the social media. He knows how media works. Monday is the best day to drop content on. Trust me. Trust and believe when I say that. Breaking news drops on Monday, not on Fridays. Breaking news Monday. Bam. Let's get the news cycle going. This going to go for days. This is at least 48 hours worth of content for content creators, blogs, and YouTubers, right? At the end of the day, Wack knows that. There's no doubt in my mind that this dropped behind the whole Laura London situation. Just a week later, Wack has his hands in this. This didn't just mysteriously appear on West Coast Gang Wars' lap like that. West Coast Gang Wars was sent this information.
Yo, West Coast niggas, I want nothing to do with any time. I told you I like to stay out of dick and pussy games. If Nip used to fuck niggas, used to like his girl getting fucked by niggas, I want no problem. I don't know about him touching no kids. I want to put that on the record. Okay? All of this shit, by the way, the name of this page is called West Coast Gangs. I just want to let y'all know, this ain't a little academic. So when I come here to do my little two-step in the Beverly Center, or y'all catch me at the Wardorf, please do not run up on me, think you are operating for Nip, okay? I don't know nothing about Nip with kids. Nip liking his girls fucked. I don't know about that. Y'all need to refer to the other individuals that are saying this, okay? Leave Ack alone. I don't call Nip weird. And for the record, okay, Black Sam, my last conversation with Nipsey was facilitated by Karen Civil. We had a great conversation for over an hour on the phone while I was in LA, and we spoke like men. I have no beef, no axe to grind, and I don't care who he used to put his dick inside. I got to put his warning out because I think they about to kill somebody over this shit. I'm going to be honest with you. Chat, I swear, my phone about to charge.
If they ain't been did nothing, I don't think they're going to do nothing. I'm telling you, I don't think nothing's going to happen about this, man. Like, for one, the charges was dismissed. So even if it is real, the charges was dismissed. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't about to do nothing to Wack, man. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I feel like ain't nothing about to happen to Wack. I mean, Wack been dragging Nipsey's name through the mud since Nipsey passed away, and they said that Nipsey was a damn legend. After that, even before him and Big U like split up, and they did an interview together, Wack was talking down on Nipsey. Since then, Wack don't like Nipsey. Let's just say that. Let's just make it clear. He don't like him.
Turn back on again. Okay. Wack probably thought I hung up because I'm scared. But yeah, no. I just want to put that warning out there. West Coast guys, I have no parts in putting out any propaganda that Nip like kids, like his girl getting fucked. All I know about him is that the marathon keeps continuing. That's it. I know nothing else, and I'm going to check out the group chat with this one. I'm out the group chat. Check me out the group chat. Wait, is this a gang sign? Oh, hell no. I got no gang sign. I just give you a nice little wave. Yo, I keep telling y'all can't beef with Wack. Y'all can't beef with Wack.
Man.
Hold on, let me try to get this thing together. Hold up, chat. Hold on.
Wack got
My
Akademiks
pool guys are here. My dogs are going crazy outside. They cleaning the pool. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. All right. Woo. That was all right. Hold on. Let me call right back. Why are they trying to say Nipsey? Chat. I gotta go look this up. And so it looked like this was taken at the time. Here's the thing. So this
Hey, listen, y'all better leave me alone, bro. Act, listen.
My bad. My phone had died. Yeah.
Act, you know me, bro. You know how.
Anyway, this says from 2008. That's when. I'm trying.
He was 23,
Drake shit was from 2000 and what? What we talking about?
Wait, no, ain't no way, Wack. Wack, we gotta validate the paperwork. We can't have this said by the legend like this. They said the offense date was. So it looked like they booked him for a gun.
Hold on, let me call my little people because they been at it. They sent it to me back then.
What?
Yeah.
So Wack was sent
How the
this
hell?
prior already. He about to call up his little people who sent it to him. But we are to believe that he didn't send this to this blog. Let's keep going, man.
The only one?
Wack, I'm gonna
The
be,
other
wait,
nigga-
Wack. On some real shit though. Wack, you don't think they gonna try to do something to you, Wack? Listen, I know you.
Hey, yo, Akademiks,
I'm not
what are
saying
you
you scared.
talking about?
Why?
I don't get who gonna try to do what?
Wack, you got a bunch of people that love him that live off of that brand still. When like, again,
What that got to do? Wait, what that got to do with me?
Because again, they would like for these type of things.
Chat. If they was gonna do it, they would have did it already. I don't believe they're gonna have to make me a believer. I don't believe they're gonna do nothing.
It's not to be brought to the surface that could hurt the brand.
I haven't brought any of them to the surface.
Yeah, but you're the loudest voice.
That's a link. Do I own that blog site right there?
But you're the loudest voice who's echoing it.
Do I own that blog site? So
You do
now
not.
is okay. So now, see, this is what I'm saying. So Wack is restricted from having conversations about what's on the blogs. First, I put it up. First, I did it and be like, nah, Wack didn't put it up. That nigga released the tape. That dude put up the clip. Wack just had a conversation about. So which one is it?
Wack, I don't want when I guess was it Big U nephew, Tiny Drawers or whatever. I don't want him to be
Man,
like
all that's fake, bro. Them niggas ain't nobody, man. Them little dudes ain't nobody. Them dudes ain't, bro. Y'all sat there, Trap Lord. I gotta call him. I got a bone to pick with him. Sat there and motherfuckers create all these crazy ass narratives and shit. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like this. I'm trying to understand. Are they saying that I'm a mute? That I can't talk? That I can't have a conversation that's on the blogs? Or then why niggas is having conversations about me? They having conversations.
Wack is he's so like childish at the end of the day. They talking about me. Why can't I talk about them? Why I can't say nothing about them? Like, I mean, you so damn childish, cuz. Like, you know, you ain't got to make that point. Just say you want to talk about it. You ain't got to come up with, well, why can't I talk about them if they talking about me and all that? Man, shut up.
It's about me, about all kind of shit. So why I can't have conversations about other shit? What's the problem?
Okay, so also here's the thing too. It looked like there was a motion to dismiss. It says submitted to time of sentence. I don't know what that means. Could we as you popularize, we got the work. Do we have the full work? Because this is so heavy. Like I don't want it to, you know.
Watch Wack's answer on do we got the full work.
Hey, listen, they don't even have work on me with my name on it like that, Nate.
No. Do we have the full work? We ain't talking about you being CS2 back. We ain't talking about Stutterbox in the Main Street case and none of that. You said that the people sent it to you this and that, you been knew about it, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. You all on Akademiks being real loud with this whole entire situation. Do you have the entire work? I'm going to rewind it just a little bit. So when asking.
Shit, what's the problem?
Okay, so also here's the thing too. It looked like there was a motion to dismiss. It says submitted to time of sentence. I don't know what that means. Could we as you popularize, we got the work. Do we have the full work? Because this is so heavy. Like I don't want it to, you know.
Hey, listen, They don't even have work on me with my name on it like that. They just
Not what he asked you. Deflecting.
make up shit, but somebody put it up. I mean, I will tell you that is something we've been knowing about for many, many moons. It's another dude involved in it that claims he's part of their clique right now.
Never answered the question.
One of the little names, little rapper dudes.
Really?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Shout out to his baby mama. I sent him some diapers. He got mad at me for sending his baby mama diapers. Crazy, but
Because you sent his baby mama diapers or you didn't?
I did.
I ain't even gonna say who he talking about. I know who he talking about. At the end of the day, man, Wack got asked the question, do you have the entire paperwork? He never said no, but he said no in so many words. He brought up the fact that they had this paperwork with him that was allegedly him, named CS2 back in the Main Street case. Everybody said it was him. He said that it wasn't him. Individuals claimed that, you know, it was him. Even the individual that ended up going bad said that it was him. Stutterbox said it was him. He recanted, said it was him, recanted, said it was him again.
Yeah, I didn't know it was his baby mama. Lady just got at me in the DM, said she was homeless in the hotel, had a newborn. I sent her a bunch of diapers. I guess he went by there to see the kid and saw the incredible diapers. It went crazy on the girl.
Wack, you know Black Sam not gonna like this shit, right?
You know who?
Black Sam. You ain't see what Black Sam do with Rockstar?
He didn't do nothing to Rockstar. What'd he do to him?
He gave a demonstration. That's what he called it.
Now he ain't do nothing to Rockstar. Wack 100 was the loudest person online talking about you got, talking about he got punked out and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? He got marked out by Black Sam. You were supposed to do this and do this and do that. Now all of a sudden he didn't do nothing to Rockstar. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if y'all be paying attention to Wack or not, man, but this dude is like a walking contradiction, cuz.
It's a demonstration.
He embarrassed him a little bit. That ain't no demonstration. He's embarrassed him. He embarrassed him with it. I mean, but that's Rockstar. Everybody ain't going for that shit. Man, look, Black Sam, I ain't taking nothing from him, but Black Sam, he not gonna approach everybody like that, bro.
Wack.
Everybody ain't going for that shit.
Here's my thing. I think you're fucking up.
But what Black Sam got to do with me though, bro? Like, listen.
Wack, you fucking up my chance to, salute to Karen Civil, I love her. She invited me to go to the burger spot. She said, Act, let me know when you come in here. We're going to take care of you. It's going to blah, blah. Now, when I show up there, Black Sam going to be like, there he is. He was on the phone with Wack. Demonstration. I'm like, oh, no. I got to run.
Bro,
I'm like, stop, drop, and roll. Yo, Wack.
Hey, listen,
I want to go get a burger at the Marathon Burger.
I haven't heard Black Sam say my.
Stay away from that place. Black Sam ain't said your name deliberately. He done talked about you, but he haven't said your name deliberately on purpose.
My name. He hasn't said my name. And I hope he never says my name, because at that point in time, I'm going to be forced to defend myself. And then at that point in time, I'm really going to open up the flood.
Now he got more information on Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam. I mean, goddamn. The only people that I know that got this much information on people is the police. I don't know no regular niggas that got this much information on like regular people. Like I don't know no regular niggas who got this type of information on every single body.
Gates.
Okay, suppose his demeanor is, why are you talking about my dead brother? Stop talking about my dead brother.
Wait, hold on, bro. Fuck that. Pop dead, everybody dead. Everybody talks about everybody that got something to do with some industry that's dead. Elvis Presley, motherfucker, what the fuck are we talking about?
But your voice against Nipsey Hussle and Tupac Shakur is very loud. And it's only pertaining to people giving those individuals accolades and giving those people acknowledgement for being something that ignites a fire in your belly up under your ass, where you feel like you have to go against what people are saying about those people. Those only two. You don't talk about Elvis Presley. You don't talk about Pop Smoke. You ain't talking about nobody but Nipsey Hussle and Tupac Shakur.
About, nigga.
Yo, chat, Wack is messed up. Yo, I already placed my order with Karen Civil. I told him, I said, let's do a double. You know what I mean? It's a cheat day. I need a double
Bro,
double
what
burger
I'm saying is this.
with the bacon.
So what I'm saying,
I ain't turned
so
full Muslim yet. You know I'm about to turn Muslim, right? But
listen,
I got bacon on my shit.
This is what I'm saying, bro. I didn't put this up. Right?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to bring light to it though. Like, you know.
What? I'm not supposed to what?
You ever heard the term "let him rest in peace"?
Okay, well, what do you mean? I don't understand. Okay, well, nigga, well, stop talking about Biggie and Pac.
Nobody's talking about Biggie and Pac in a negative light. This man, I wish I was on the phone with him, cause nobody's talking about Biggie and Pac in a negative light, but you. You're the only person talking about the deceased in a negative light. Only person. You and them Chicago niggas. Y'all the only people on the planet Earth who running around talking about people. And then I'll give it to the Chicago dudes because they actually had real beef with these individuals. Like, these individuals really took out people from their neighborhood, right? They was responsible for bodying their homeboys. Nip ain't never took nobody out in your family, and neither, I don't even know if you even knew Pac. They said Pac hit your wife. I don't even know if that's true. So I ain't even gonna sit up here and act like that was the truth or that was the gospel. All I'm saying is when you go at Nipsey Hussle, what did Nipsey do to you? Besides, I think he didn't want to fuck with you like that, and I see why.
That's true too.
That ain't true. Act. See what I'm saying about Act?
Well, what do you mean? I don't understand. Okay, well, nigga, well, stop talking about Biggie and Pac.
That's true too.
That's not true, bruh.
The fuck are we talking about? King Von. The fuck are we
We're
talking about?
not talking about King Von in a negative light.
Mo 3.
Not
What is
negative.
niggas talking about?
People talking about what happened during their demise. They're not, or things that they actually was into, and not even in a negative way. Besides some people who didn't like these said individuals. You have an agenda against Nipsey Hussle. It's apparent. Even the people like Yella Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy and them ain't sitting up talking about Mo 3 like that. Quando Rondo ain't sitting up talking about King Von like that. Now, the individuals in Chicago, the people who didn't like his neighborhood, who didn't get along with O-Block, people that was connected to people that Von actually knocked down, them the ones spreading shit about King Von.
All these emotional gangsters. The conversation is the conversation, homie. It's what it is.
And Wack, again, I'm not asking because trust
Hey,
me,
bro,
if
if
anybody,
you look at this blog
I know it's a blog. Wack,
West
but
Coast
I'm asking as a homie to you.
This blog says West Coast Gang Wars.
You're right. But I'm asking as a homie to you.
My shit is the Hunter Show.
Hold
Come on,
Wack,
man. Shut up.
I'm asking as a homie to you. And me asking this question got nothing to do with you. It's more to do with me and my thoughts. Because I've never seen you ever express fear or anything. But I am worried for you.
Worried for what?
I think one of these hating ass things might try to hurt you. They might be like, yo.
Hey, bro, I've been what I've been for 36 years, bro. They been trying to.
The BB gun guy. Listen, them niggas ain't gonna do nothing to Wack. Shut up.
Worried for what?
I think one of these hating ass things might try to hurt you. They might be like,
Hey,
yo.
bro, I've been what I.
How is they hating? So all of a sudden, the people who would be upset about Wack saying this stuff about Nipsey, now they the haters. Okay, Act.
I've been for 36 years, bro. They been trying to do that. What's the difference?
Wack, I'm worried for you. I'm telling you, I'm worried for you, Wack. And I know.
Hey,
listen,
you've
you've never showed me anything that I should be worried. But when I see this, I'm like, what?
Why? Look, why y'all listen? See, you know, the more and more y'all go to telling me I'm lying. That was the man in the video that was on the phone. You know that, right?
Nah, I know.
That's the man in the video. Listen, Act, if I get to give you descriptions of that footage, all them other, nigga, it's nasty. Nigga, don't get mad at me, nigga. Get mad at what the fuck. If you mad at something, be mad at his decision. That ain't my decision.
Yeah, but you know what it's saying? It says what's in the dark must come to light. It's one of those things that what's in the dark should
That
stay
was
in the dark.
never in the dark, bro. They just faking like that. You notice ain't nobody acting surprised? Fuck out of here, bro. What we talking about, homie? If you had a gay brother, right, or a gay sister, right, you the only one feeling some kind of way. They don't give a fuck. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, so I'm saying if this was his ways of his sexuality, right?
Yeah.
That's him.
Wack. Okay.
Maybe his family and friends didn't agree. That's cool.
Wack.
But he was comfortable enough with other people.
Okay. Wack.
To
freak shit aside, we get that. That's some stuff that whatever people gonna be shocked by.
What it is.
We need you're the paperwork king at this point. It's you and 1090 Jake. I agree with you. You told Adam not too long ago, respect to 1090 Jake, but Wack gonna get all the paperwork. Okay, he gonna keep getting paperwork. We need some more paperwork on what these allegations were and what was kind of determined in court. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a little bit uncomfortability even having it up here, just because, again, maybe it was a fake charge, maybe it was false.
You gotta talk to West Coast Gang Wars 3.
The old spin move. Yeah, let's keep going.
Talk to him. He put it up. Now, I will tell you this. With them blowing this shit up, and you look at the top's going to give you certain information. Case title, the people of the state of California versus the names.
No, Wack. I could definitely do my due diligence and figure out. I really just want to stay out of West Coast business for this one because I feel like they're gonna hurt somebody.
Then keep Kendrick's name out your motherfucking mouth, then.
No, that's hip hop business. That's hip hop business. That's hip hop business.
It's hip hop business too.
Hell no. I don't know what the hell. The state of California says it's California business.
Yeah, I bet you if any of this was on K-Dot, you'd be talking about it, wouldn't you?
What you mean?
Just what I said.
Don't try to spin a narrative. Of course, Ack would be talking about that when K-Dot is somebody who actually pointed a finger at Drake and said, "You're X, Y, and Z." Totally different conversation.
Would you not be talking about it?
K-Dot is live and well. By the way,
that don't mean nothing, bro.
By the way,
Ack is smart. Don't get me wrong. Akademiks is smart as hell. But in these type of conversations, especially when he's been drinking, and he's been drinking already this morning, I feel like he's not sharp enough to actually combat with Wack in a verbal. You feel what I'm saying? When Ack stands alone and is talking by himself and he's on the stream by himself, he's sharp as a pencil. But when it comes to a back and forth with somebody, that's not Akademiks' strong suit. It's not.
I was about to go to the Inglewood show. My bad, chat. I will be making another show. Right now, I'm eyeing the Toronto Rogers Center show. Me, K-Dot, we're gonna. I've been practicing. By the way, could a civilian do the crip walk?
Drake should go to the show.
Because I always watch Blueface. I don't know if I do the 10.
I don't know. I'm not a crip, bro. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. You gotta ask them.
But
I think it's all been commercialized anyway. Shamar Moore was crip walking many moons ago.
Let me ask you one question, though, Wack.
Wow.
You have zero issue with the estate of Nipsey Hussle or Nipsey Hussle himself.
I ain't got no issue. Why everybody think I got an issue?
Do you love Nipsey like everybody on the West seems to?
I don't know what you mean by that. Do I respect him? I respect him. I ain't gonna tell you I love him. I don't know him. We ain't spent that type of time together. We had a cordial relationship where we talked on the phone and shit like that. But
they ain't like each other.
Do you respect him as a legend? Not necessarily musically, but culturally that came from the West Coast that held it down and was a great
No,
representation?
I never gave him that because I'm not from his section, so I don't know what he was doing over there.
You saw some of the things he was doing. He was buying this. He was buying up the block. He was doing this. Like,
He was buying
great
what?
businessman. He was
buying
bringing
what?
He was bringing commerce back to the hood.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's your lie. He never brought nothing. I know the owners of the shit.
Wack,
That's
stop
your
it.
lie.
He owns the fucking marathons. He owned the plaza. He died
You
in.
want to bet? Let's bet 10,000.
Wack, come on, stop it.
Let's bet 10,000. Listen.
Hold on,
fuck
I might
your
take that
mouth.
bet. Hold on.
Okay, we got a bet.
Wait, hold on.
You said he owned it back then.
I'm doing my
right?
little research.
No. Let's bet.
He was trying to buy it. He definitely was trying to buy it. As far as him owning it, nah. But he definitely was trying to buy the plaza. And the city was actually hating on Nipsey getting the plaza. Like, okay, Wack, you know a little more, but why don't you tell the full story though to Akademiks, since Akademiks really don't know.
Hold on, chat.
Let's bet. They gonna tell you don't fuck with Wack on this. Let's bet.
Yo, I heard
It
he
ain't
started
nothing
back
to
the
go
buy
put
back
on
the
title.
hood. He started the buy back the hood philosophy that got black entertainers investing in where they came from. He got
Okay.
people investing in Crenshaw and Slauson. Stop it, Wack.
Okay.
You gotta give me
Do
some
you
credit.
want to bet that he didn't own none of that?
So you're saying
Ultimately, he wanted to buy more. Like I said, the city was blocking him, but him and his business partner, he had a business partner named David something. They purchased the actual shopping plaza where the store of the Marathon was at. They did own that. He was trying to buy more, and the city was hating and blocking him, bruh.
it was a facade.
See, bro, just because you...
I believe it.
Okay,
It was also another building that he was trying to buy. It was like a 6-story building or something that they was trying to get. They was going to actually revamp that. And I think I don't know if they was going to do housing in that or whatever, man. Or I don't know if that's where he wanted his like STEM research school to be at. But Nipsey owns shit over there, man. Come on, like, stop playing.
well, let's bet.
Seymour said don't bet. Okay.
Let's bet.
Highest Allah says bet. Should I bet?
Let's bet.
So
It's just
if I
10,000.
bet with you, if I bet 10,000 with you,
I'm going to go get you all the title work. I already got it because they offered to sell it to me for $1.5 million. I just didn't want to fuck with it. Big, you wanted me to grab it and then let him take control of it. Let's bet. I know the people that own it. Let's bet. Let's bet, nigga. Let's bet.
And he been pushing this for a long time.
so wait. All right, okay.
Do we have a bet?
I'll tell you what the bet will be. I will bet that I could show that Nipsey transformed his section. He put,
That ain't what you said. You said he brought back, he owned that pavilion, all that. And I'm telling you that's cap. So what I'm telling you is, bro, don't expect me to lie to myself. You asking me to honor and respect something that really wasn't the truth.
Wack.
That's what you asked me to do. Just
Wack.
because you
Nipsey is a
freaking-
goddamn West Coast legend as a black man. Fuck music.
I'm not from that sect, bro. Listen.
He's a legend, Wack. Stop it.
Okay. Well, let me kind of say something, right?
He taught a lot of these West Coast gangbanging niggas entrepreneurism. He taught them how to be men. He taught them
who that?
about family.
Give me one.
He taught them a
Give me
lot of
one.
shit. Facts.
Give me
Come
one.
on now, Wack.
Give me one. Give me one. He taught that.
He led by example.
Give me one.
The marathon continues. He led by example. His life
Hey,
was...
bro,
I ain't no 60. I ain't no neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even got a dog in the fight, but I know when somebody don't like somebody, it's to the point where it's like highly visible in this situation.
I'm gonna be real. He don't like to say it, but you know, Black Sam has always been the one pushing to do this and do this and do that. He just didn't do the music. But the shirts and all the shit, that was Black Sam went to jail, nigga, for selling shirts. So let's, give the credit where credit's due. Respect.
It was Black Sam is on record as saying it was Nipsey Hussle that was the one who was coming up with innovative ways to actually accomplish and do shit. It was Nipsey Hussle who went in the room and put together a damn computer with all kind of spare parts and shit that he found. So yeah, Black Sam was doing what he do because Black Sam was a hustler, but Nipsey was looking at ways to expand it and make it bigger to where Black Sam didn't have the vision that Nipsey had to make it even like a countrywide thing, an international type deal. You know what I mean? Some of the innovative ways that Nipsey came up with marketing and selling the t-shirts and shit like that, promoting the albums and shit that was coming out, man. So let's stop playing, man, and act like they didn't work together. Both of the brothers was highly intelligent. Nipsey was intelligent, and his brother Black Sam was intelligent. Let's not try to shit on one and give credit to the other one.
I thought he shot somebody.
Nah, he went to jail. He tell you in his story. Nigga was selling so many shirts, they booked him so many times, they sent him to jail for it.
So, Wack, are you trying to tell me that the West Coast wasn't changing? Look how many people showed up to his funeral.
I'm trying to tell you.
Wack, I've never seen a funeral like that in LA West Coast history.
That's cool. Know who you're talking to. You're talking to a man that has watched the growth of the Suge Knights and the Top Dogs and myself and others. So you're asking me to
myself and others. Wack, wherever you're getting your money from is cool, but your name in the music industry ain't like a Suge Knight. Trust me, it's not. You don't have an artist that's as big as the biggest artist that Suge Knight had. Your biggest artist ain't as big as Suge Knight's artist. You was given Game, or you actually got Game at a time when, you know what I mean, Game was already who Game was. Like, you didn't take Game to no new heights when you got him. Just being honest, you know what I mean? Like, so let's not sit up and act like, you know, you did, like when Snoop went to Death Row, he wasn't the Snoop he became. Snoop became the Snoop that he is at Death Row. And then he went on to do many great things after that. But if it wasn't for the Death Row kickstart, he wouldn't be the Snoop that he is today. The Game would still be the Game had he not met you.
Totally erase what I know the things to be true and the misconceptions and all our greats we have out here. You asking me to erase these things. One of them.
Wack.
And place something there that I know is not these things, bro.
Wack. Everybody knows Nipsey is one of the top 5 greatest people to come out of the West Coast of California in the last 30 years. You know that. I know that. I hear how y'all talk about it.
Well, let's
they
slow
basically
it down.
got murals.
Let's slow
They might as well
it down.
put a statue in front of the Staples Center or the Victory.
Hold on. Let me go back to mine. Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg.
All right, I'm done with Wack, man. Whatever. At the end of the day, man, if you talk to Ice Cube, if you talk to Snoop Dogg, if you talk to The Game, if you talk to Kendrick, and I'm naming the biggest LA artists. I hate when we say West Coast, man, and we just talking about LA. We're not talking about the entire West Coast when we talk about LA shit and Wack. We ain't gonna mix the Bay in this. We ain't gonna mix Fresno in this. We ain't gonna mix Sacramento in this. We ain't even gonna mix San Diego in this. We just talking about LA issues, LA politics, LA hip hop. When you talk about the biggest rappers from LA, and even YG, let's add YG there because YG is a big deal on the West Coast too. And even if you added Draco the Ruler, if he was still alive, ask even Roddy Ricch, DJ Mustard, you ask any of these guys about Nipsey Hussle, they're going to tell you the perception that Act has of Nipsey Hussle, they would agree with it, that he was a legend, that he pushed the envelope, that he made people think outside the box, that he brought new innovative ways of thinking to the hip-hop scene in L.A., and he actually was a cultural icon in L.A. Now, people outside of L.A. might have jumped on the bandwagon after he got smoked. I agree with that part. But as far as in L.A., when it comes to hip-hop, you know what I mean? Nipsey was who he was, man. Come on, stop playing with me. Get in the comment section, though. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm back with another reaction. I'll be back with more content real soon, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this hour-long content, man. I'm going to run this as a premiere. Get in the comments. Make sure y'all, get in the chat. Like it up, man. Let's get this going. Let's get this video up to 10,000 views. Gang.